Hi, my name's Seanna McCall. I'm going to be going to Amherst College next year and I'm going to study economics. How do I think I've changed from freshman to senior year? I've definitely become more outgoing. You could probably see me running down the hallway just hugging people all the time and screaming at people all the time. It's good screaming though. And I've definitely come out of my shell more, like in terms of music especially. Like freshman year I was kind of like timid about singing and everything, and this year I'm just like, yay, I love to sing, woohoo, want me to sing for you, I'll sing for you. So that's definitely changed, and I feel like I've just become more comfortable with who I am as a person in general, so that's always good. DUing, it's definitely provided me with a whole different set of friends. Like in my classes, it's the personalities are totally different than the people you meet at DUing. People in DUing are not necessarily like weird, but they're very expressive, they're artistic, they are okay with being crazy and out there, and that's definitely helped me with who I am because I am crazy and out there, and it's helped me become more comfortable with who I am. So yeah. A specific performance that made me really come out of my shell. Probably my sophomore year was the first time I was in a choir with my sister, so that was pretty scary. We were both in East Singers and Keys together, so winter concert we both had solos, and I felt like I was like, okay, I have to be really amazing because my sister's gonna be really amazing and they're gonna be kind of like comparing us, so definitely had to work hard for that one. But I feel like that was probably my premiere performance, just because it was like my first like real like, okay, I have something to prove, here we go, gotta kill it. I'm definitely gonna remember the Mr. East, the Mr. East contests every single year. Those were always very entertaining. Performing in Mr. East, it's really interesting because when you perform in the concerts and everything, you're performing for everyone's parents. They start to recognize your face. Oh, I remember you from last year, blah, 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 and all that stuff. But when you perform at Mr. East, it's basically like you're just performing for your friends, your colleagues, everyone else who goes to the school. And that's really when I get nervous, when I'm performing in front of people who I have to see every day, because in my mind, I'm like, oh God, if I screw up, every time I see that person, I'm gonna be like, oh crap, they saw me screw up, oh my God. So it was definitely those are definitely the most nerve-wracking performances, like the Mr. East contest. But you're performing with friends also, so it's good. It's a good kind of scare. I definitely learned like a lot of technical things from music, which will obviously help later on if I do plan to audition for anything in the future. But I think what I've learned most from like the vocal department specifically is teamwork, because there is no solo vocal program at East. It's all choral and small groups, so you really have to learn how to work with people and mesh together. Like, I guess, like one of the things we have to do in East Singers is to kind of like sing into each other's sounds and kind of like work with each other. And I guess that's something you could apply to anything. Like really, when you're in a team, you have to learn to like balance each other and work off of each other's strengths, and that's something I've had to get used to while singing at East. So that's something I could definitely pull from in the future. Obviously, I want people to remember me like, oh yeah, that's a girl who was good at singing, not to sound cocky or anything, like obviously. But I think one of the best things people could remember about me was the fact that I was always trying to get involved in everyone's lives. I was always screaming out everyone's names in the hallway and hugging everyone, and I want to be remembered as like a very like outgoing and friendly and, oh yeah, I can talk to her, that kind of person. So, if I could pick one word to describe my future, what would it be? Interesting. I have no idea. Undecided. That's a good one. Class 2013. Woo!